All right, I'm on. I just want a Gatorade. All right. Yeah, I can hear y'all. I need a Gatorade or something. I don't know if y'all have anything like. Yep. Okay.
All right, Cougar fans, we are in Opelika, Alabama, and I guess you could say the Bears is coming out of hibernation, if you will, as we get ready for the
spring game against the Opelika Bulldogs.
The Cougars are going to look a little different this year, starting with head coach Stu Floyd, of course.
Stu Floyd being the 1999 championship quarterback. He was also the offensive coordinator in 2014 and 2015 when the Cougars were making those championship runs. He stepped away for a little bit, spent some time at Hewitt-Trussville in Springville before coming home to Clay-Chalkville, where he once again took on the role of offensive coordinator under head coach Drew Gilmer and the championship season of last year. Now, the Cougars, as many have asked, are they going to have a different look? Is there going to be something different about them? You know, in my mind, nothing has changed because, well, Stu is Stu, and he is a product of Clay-Chalkville. That offense that you see on the field, that product doesn't really change. Only the personnel does. And speaking of personnel, under center this year is Aaron Fry. You're going to see some of the same pieces back there, such as Aaron Osley. But Aaron Fry will now be under center this season, it appears. So we got a lot of different things to look forward to. Along with some of the changes that occurred, not only from the head coaching position with Drew Gilmer going to Hoover, Jake Helveston now takes over on defense where Shane Helms previously had that role. Will the defense look different? Will there be a new wrinkle? It's going to be interesting to see as the boys have gotten warmed up and everybody's on the sideline, and we're going to get ready to go in just a few minutes. So we're about to have a really good time down here. Now, fans, I want to be straight up with you. You might see some jersey changes during the game. We're going to get some names wrong. I don't even have an Opelika roster. It doesn't even matter because this is not the final product. This is only the preview of the final product. So let's just say that we're kind of peeping in the oven and putting a toothpick in the cake to see how the batter's working out. And let's take the field for a second, and let's take a look at our Cougars over there to get an idea of the size that we're going to have this season. A lot of people looked around and said maybe they're a little smallish, but I'm not really seeing that. Now, you know, the Cougars are going to be as athletic as they ever were, so there's not going to be any surprises there. And as you go along the sideline there, you can see the players or coaches are getting themselves ready. Now, as far as Opelika is concerned, you know, they are a 7A school, and they are in a very tough area, which also features Central Phoenix City. They're looking to come off, I believe they were 7-3 last year and had a solid run during their football season. And they're looking to try to, get it going this year to try to overcome that hump, if you will, because Central Phoenix City has really just basically they have ran the show. And somehow, some way, they're going to try to get it right. Now, Brian Moore, their head coach, he has got those guys well trained, and they understand the task ahead of them. So the captains are coming out onto the field. And for the Cougars, you have number 97, and that is Dylan Wright. And that appears to be number 84, and that is Jakari Johnson. Opelika with number 62, 10, 31, and 40. So this will be good. And if I'm looking at number 97, I don't want him coming to see me for any reasons at all. I got to see him a little bit in practice, and, yeah, I'll just let you fans be the judge. So we're here at Bulldog Stadium. Got the nice big Jumbotron over there. Hopefully we'll be getting one of those fancy pants things soon as we get our new athletic facility going that we've got coming to Clay-Chalkville, and we're worthy of it. Some fun facts, Clay-Chalkville has 4 state titles, numerous semifinal appearances. Opelika, as a 6A team, also was in a state title game when Auburn was 6A as well, playing at Auburn University. So for them, it was kind of like the Clay-Chalkville Hueytown Net Protective setup. So just some fun little facts about these two teams. That they essentially had home games for their state championship runs. So the officials are all set and ready to go. Number 37 getting the ball teed up for the kickoff. Cougars will be running into the sun, so they will be going west. Opelika will be going east. And I'm a little bit jealous of the official on the field wearing shorts. I ran down here straight after work, so I still got my dirt kickers on. And I'm glad to say that the Popos were very friendly to me and did not bother me when I was doing about 85 going down 280 trying to get here. And we've got the kickoff to get things going. So Clay will have the ball starting at the 30-yard line.
First and 10, Clay-Chalkville from their own 30-yard line.
And not much happening on that play. The Opelika defense getting in there quickly. Number 29, the ball carrier, and that is Aaron Robinson. Number 9 at quarterback, that is C.J. Eldridge.
Play lost 2 yards, second down 12.
So a loss of 2 yards. It'll be second and 12 from the 28. Shotgun formation. There's the handoff once again. Number 48, first to wrap him up with an assist by number 93 of the Bulldogs. And the Cougar line is getting blown up to start things off.
Play lost 1 yard, third down, 13.
Now, I want to tell you fans, this is nothing to get overly excited about. These boys are going to be a little bit rusty. First competition that they've seen since last year. And there's the whistle. So, got a flag on the field. And we got an offsides against the Bulldogs. That'll cost them 5 yards. And with that penalty, it'll put the ball at the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Cougars. Cougars going 4 wide, trips to the right, single man in the backfield, shotgun formation. All right. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff, puts it up in the air. It's a rainbow, and there's a flag on the field. That is going to be interference. Now, number 84 caught it nonetheless, and that is Jakari Johnson. So that penalty is probably going to be declined at the end of the day. But that is pass interference against the Bulldogs. And Johnson with a nice grab from Eldridge. So as a result of that play, the Cougars are going to get to the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs. That play is going to be blown dead. It's a miscommunication there. And we'll see what the official says. That's a false start against the Cougars. So that'll cost them 5 and put the ball at the 46-yard line. And the Cougars can consider themselves lucky on that one because the snap was a bit high. And Eldridge was trying to get control of it. Snap was a little low, delaying the handoff. Nonetheless, it's a positive gain on the play. Number 30 with the tackle. Number 29, Aaron Robinson with the carry for the Cougars. He'll get to the 43-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and 12 for Clay-Chalkville.
Play gain 3 yards. 2nd down, 12.
Saw some good things in practice that indicates that the future is bright for Clay-Chalkville. There, Eldridge with the quick release, and it is in and out of the hands of number 85, Caden Ferris.
Fastball's incomplete. 3rd down, 12.
Number 11 in the neighborhood on the defense. And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Cougars. Stu Floyd sends in the play. Cougars showing off the new unis. And in motion. And the ball comes loose. Number 77 manages to bring the big man down. Number 55 with the recovery. And there's a flag on the play.
Pass intercepted by fumble, recovered by Opelika.
There is a fumble. Eldridge looking for somebody. The ball is mishandled. And we'll see what that call is going to be. So that one's going to go against Opelika, it looks like. Personal foul, Opelika. Okay, with the penalty, the ball will go all the way back near the previous line of scrimmage. And it goes to the 47-yard line. Miscommunication. Now we'll see what the Cougar defense does. They're showing blitz. There they go. And they wrap up quickly. Nothing happening on that carry. Number 30 for Clay-Chalkville. And that is Krishan Howard, the outside linebacker. No gain on the play. Line looks and gets the signal for Opelika. And there's a handoff. And I'm looking at that running back. That's a healthy boy. But no give by the Cougar defense. And they swallow up the middle. And the whistle is blown. So no gain on the play once again. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Fully expect Opelika to put it in the air this time. Number 10 at quarterback. Shotgun formation, single man in the backfield. They've got 3 wide. And that pass is going to fall incomplete, intended for number 32 in the neighborhood for Clay-Chalkville, number 48, and that is Lincoln Moxie Jr. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And Opelika is going to punt number 37 for the Bulldogs, handling those chores. So the Cougar defense gets the offense, I guess you could say, out of a bit of a jam after the mistake. And, you know, you have to be honest with yourselves when watching a game like this. You're not going to expect perfection. You know, there might be some people that have ultra-high hopes. But we have to, you know, kind of temper ourselves a little bit and understand, you know, what this is. This is a chance for the players to get some good competition against a good 7A team. One that is always in championship contention. And if you're a Clay-Chalkville Cougar, you always want to face the best. And speaking of 7A teams, the Cougars have 2 on the slate this year in Vestavia Hills and once again with Thompson. Cannot say whether or not we are going to be on ESPN once again with Thompson, but I do know that the ESPN folks are very pleased, so wouldn't be surprised if they made a return. There's the snap. There's the handoff. And the Bulldogs weren't buying. Number 85, the ball carrier, and that's Cade Ferris.
Play lost 3 yards. 2nd down, 13.
So we've got 4 wide, trips to the right, single man in the backfield, shotgun formation. Opelika showing blitz. Here's the quick release, number 29, finds a little room on his right, going to get to the 30. And that is where they're going to down him. Number 29, Aaron Robinson with the grab and go.
3rd down, 3.
And they're going to be about 3 yards short of a first, 3rd and 3 for the Cougars from the 30. Cougars going 3 wide, single man in the backfield. Got an extra man there to block. And they follows the lead, and the seam opens up for Mr. Robinson. And he is going to get to the 39-yard line, and that is a first down for the Cougars. So the Cougars with a nifty play, offensive line opening up a seam. We've got 3 wide to the right, single man in the backfield. Any guess which direction this play is going? That pass is caught. And the Cougars opening up the offense. That grab is by number 8, Jalen Melton. And that's going to move the sticks to the 50-yard line, and it's another first down for the Cougars. Ball right dead in the center of the O at the 50-yard line. Now, some things to look at regarding conditioning on the field as they begin to play, because, you know, they haven't had any competition outside of themselves, so we'll be keeping an eye on how these guys get tired. There's a little bit of a delay on that handoff. That play took a long time to develop, and they're going to get about a yard out of that one. And one of the things I can guarantee you Stu Floyd's going to talk to him about is that kind of having that bang-bang mindset that when that ball is snapped, you got to get it handed off and you got to get going upfield. You can't give the defense a chance to collapse on the play. So 2nd and 9 for the Cougars from the Bulldog 49-yard line. Going 3 wide. Shotgun formation. Puts the man in motion. That's number 84. Good blocking. Has an open man. And right at the last second, number 30, the safety, comes over and bangs that away. looks like we had a penalty on the play. That appears to have been a false start. So as a result of that, it'll be 2nd and 14 for the Cougars.
Cougars penalized 5 yards.
Ball at their 46-yard line. Here's the blitz. Number 9 escapes, does a spin move, starts to accelerate, takes off to his right, has one guy to beat. Let's see how far he can get. And he's going to be brought down by number 20 right around the 22-yard line. C.J. Eldridge gets out of danger and has a nice play to his right as a result for the Cougars. Wonder if we can get a replay on that, but let's see there. Nope, that's up tempo. We got to keep up with the Cougars. Cougars seem to have found a rhythm running off to their right. They're going to get maybe to the 15-yard line. That'll be 2nd and about 3 or 4 for the Cougars. Here's the blitz, and he's not going to get away this time. Left side of that line was naked, and number 30 took advantage of it. So loss of yardage on the play. And we have a timeout on the field for the Cougars.
Timeout, Opelika.
And while we're in that timeout, I want to take a moment to recognize some of this season's upcoming advertisers. Brett Rogers, part of our Big Clay first downs this season, step-by-step training. S&S Cleaning will be sponsoring our scoring. Carroll Pharmacy will have the players of the game. And Creative Entertainment, also one of our Big Clay sponsors. So we want to make sure that we recognize them and thank them for their support of Cougar football. So thus far, we are looking and having a really good time. The Cougars looking a little more crisp as they call the plays in there. And there's Justin Burdett, one of our coaches, chatting with the players. I know he's talking to his receivers, probably telling them to get those hands around the ball. So the Cougars back outside the 20. Number 29 gets the carry, and a nice tackle by number 31 of the Bulldogs. That was textbook. Number 29, that is Aaron Robinson with the carry.
Play lost 2 yards, fourth down, 11.
Cougars getting the play from the sideline. Ball at the 21. It is 4th down, so you know they're going to go for it at this point. Looking for the open man. And he falls. The turf monster gets him. He slips down. Number 84, the intended receiver, and that is Jakari Johnson. May have had a bead on that one. But nonetheless, that'll result in a turnover on downs. But let's look at the positives of that drive. So we got a lot of nice things that we can look forward to seeing from the Cougars. So Opelika's offense will come back onto the field. About a minute 15 remaining in the first quarter of play. And the Clay-Chalkville family would like to thank the Opelika Bulldog family for having us down here in Lee County this evening. Cougars showing blitz. Here's the snap. Appeared to be a little bit of a hold, but nonetheless, number 10 goes to his right. And looks like, yep, he'd had enough to move the sticks, and it's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs.
Play results. And a Bulldog first down.
So, not to gripe, but I think the official missed one. Nonetheless, ball is at the 35-yard line. Here's the quick release to number 18, and he's trying to find a place to go. He's going to be brought down by number 20 of the Cougars, and that is Sonny Randolph.
Play gain 1 yard.
So gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Opelika. Ball at the 36. Number 10 looking for somebody open, and he's going to overthrow number 18. So that'll bring up 3rd down. Nice coverage on the defense. Let's see if the Cougars bring pressure here on 3rd down. We have a flag on the field. False start. That'll cost Opelika 5. And the 3rd and 9 now is a 3rd and 14. So the ball goes to the 31-yard line. 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
3rd down, 14.
No Cougars showing blitz. Number 10 in shotgun formation. 3 wide receiver. They've gone 4 wide, 2 high, 2 low. Number 88 goes into motion. And here comes the blitz. They get rid of it. Number 27 rumbling and stays on his feet and gets across the 50. And he's going to get probably to the 46. Nope. Let's see where they spot it. Well, they spot him at the 45. I was close. So it's a first down for the Bulldogs. 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cougars showing blitz once again. Number 10 looking for an open person, and that one is going to be thrown out of bounds. He is under pressure.
Incomplete. 2nd down, 10.
Cougar defense getting penetration. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Opelika. Pardon me if I'm a little rusty, folks. I've been hiding away this winter myself. So there's number 10, rolls out to his right, trying to find an open man. He heaves it up, looking for the open man, but that one's going to go out of bounds, and he was well covered by number 32, Jamario Yadao. And that's going to do it for the first quarter, folks. We're at 0-0. Both teams feeling each other out. And I'm sitting here sweating. They ain't got no air conditioning over here in this box I'm in, and that's okay. I've dealt with far worse. I'm just glad to be a part of the Cougar family. So they're
Cougars penalized 15 yards, roughing the pass. First down, Opelika.
So they got a roughing the passer penalty that moved the ball. Somewhere we missed that one. And there's a flag on the field.
And there's a flag on the play.
We'll see what's going on there because there was nobody in the neighborhood of that football. And we got a flag on the far side of the field. So we've got a couple of flags. Got a little bit to sort out here. And the Cougars are saying it's going against the Bulldogs. So we got a holding against the Cougars and an ineligible. So the penalty's offset, and they're just going to replay the down. So that first flag you saw downfield inside the 10, they were calling holding on the defender, but you had an eligible man downfield for the Bulldogs, so that nullified it. So a man goes into motion for Opelika. Here comes the Cougars, and down the quarterback goes at the 35-yard line. Number 31, the first to arrive for Clay-Chalkville, and that's Carson Kimbrell. So a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they finally switched it to second quarter, so we have flipped quarters now. And they're going to take a water break. Now, during this time of the year, obviously it's hot. The temps today were in the mid-80s. And what I can tell you is that turf is a lot hotter. So they're going to take those timeouts at the quarter breaks to make sure. And don't be surprised if you start seeing breaks mid-quarter for our hydration, because that is a standard policy in high school football here in Alabama, because the protection of the players is of the utmost importance. Okay, we're going to go to a quick commercial, and we'll be right back. All right, we're coming out of the timeout. I know the officials are glad to be standing in the shade. So it looks like they got the clock straight for the quarters. And they're going back to the sideline, so we're not quite done yet. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a few minutes. We're going to take another quick commercial break while they sort everything out on the field. We'll be right back. All right, we're back out of the timeout. Opelika looking to get in the end zone. The ball is on the ground, and the Cougars have it. Snap is mishandled. Number 48 for the Cougars, very alert. And that is Lincoln Moxie Jr. Cougars have the ball. And I'm not afraid to say it because, hey, you see that down there on the bottom of the tag, Moxie Media Production. That's got to be a proud papa. I can tease him a little bit. I got the microphone. He can't do nothing to me right now. He can get me later. Nonetheless, we're proud of all of our kids. And, my son played for Clay-Chalkville through middle school and high school, and he graduated in 2018. And, I'm still hanging around, so that tells you how proud I am of the program and glad to support it. So the Cougars now back on offense. Fakes the handoff, number 9, slips the tackle, shifts his way, stays on his feet, and he's going to go down around the 47-yard line. C.J. Eldridge gets to the 46. That's going to move the sticks, and it's going to be a first down for the Cougars. Those first downs being brought to you by Brett Rogers Realty. Number 47 gets the call this time, and that is Avion Kendall. Yard gained on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Cougars. Ball gets to the 45. Now, something I want you all to keep an eye on. Look at that Opelika D-line. You see, when the guys start putting those hands on those hips, and I can see it from my vantage point, that breathing, that's a conditioning thing. I'm not saying they're out of gas, but it's hot down there. Plenty of time. He decides to take off, and he slides. And he's going to get to the 38-yard line. No flag is thrown. Well, let's see. They spotted at the 39.
3rd down, 3.
So it is 3rd down and 3 for the Cougars. That was awfully close. But they didn't throw the flag. Number 47 gets the carry, finds some room, breaks through the seam, gives the stiff arm, stays on his feet, running to his left, and he's going to go out of bounds right near the 25-yard line. He spotted him at the 24. Kendall with a nifty run gets a first down for the Cougars. Those first downs brought to you by Brett Rogers Realty. Brett Rogers, a big play supporter. .47 gets the call again. This time Opelika able to respond. Number 26, the first to arrive. Not much happening on that play. They're going to give him a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Cougars. Nope, they correct the stick, so it's no gain on the play.
2nd down, 10.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide. Different back there this time. This time is number 4, Martin Jones. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Cougars.
3 yards. 3rd down, 7.
It says 3rd and 7 for Clay-Chalkville. Ball is at the 21-yard line. Good number of Cougar football fans across the stadium. There's some sitting below me here on the home side as well. So nice showing by the Cougar family. Long ride. And that handoff was almost a little bit too late, but number 4 manages to get a hold of it, and he's going to be brought down at the 10. That handoff dragged and could have been disastrous. Thank goodness number 4 reached back to make sure he had control of that football. And they're going to spot it at the 11. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Cougars continuing to pound the ball. Cougars with 3 wide. And we've got a timeout. And the Cougars are going to take that timeout. So while we're doing that, why don't we go to commercial, and we'll be right back. Cougars going 3 wide. There's a handoff. Number 29, the ball carrier, grinding it out inside the 5. We'll see where that spot is. Looks like it's going to be the 3. So with that, it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Cougars. Clay-Chalkville threatening to score first in this contest. Looks like they found their rhythm. And looks like the offensive line has found their rhythm. Opelika blitzes and pays for it. Number 29 with the touchdown for the Cougars. Aaron Robinson slips on in and gets the Cougars on the board first. As you can see here, there's the blitz by number 40, and Robinson finds the seam. And it's a touchdown for Clay-Chalkville. Cougars talking about the conversion. And you know, I've been asked by a lot of people if I've expected to see anything different this year. I guess the answer is nope. Looks like the same old Clay-Chalkville we know and love. Number 29 using his vision, and he's going to have the extra points for the Cougars. The change is collected after getting the bag.
2-point conversion is good with 5 minutes, 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Your score, Opelika.
So 5:39 remaining in the second quarter of play, and the Cougars get on the board first. Very nice drive put together by Clay-Chalkville. My takeaways from the first few series, obviously coming out a bit rusty, a little bit shaky offensive line, needing to communicate a little bit better, obviously. But one thing that you can do by running the ball and running it effectively is you gel that offensive line together for sure. And once you start getting yards, they start getting confident. And the more yards you get, the more confidence you get, the better that offensive line is going to play as they start understanding what they have. So let's see if the Cougars can get another out here on the Bulldogs. Number 32 gets the give. Oh, had me fooled. Number 28, the intended receiver. Number 14 at quarterback pulled a Steve DeBerg. For you old heads out there, he was the master of the play fake because he certainly got me. So, nonetheless, that pass falls incomplete, and it is second down. Ball is at the 30-yard line. And this one's going to net 2 yards. Number 22, the ball carrier.
Play gain 2 yards.
So it is 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
3rd down 8.
And they're going to keep the tempo up. They're going to get the plays in and out. So we got 4 wide. Trips to the right. Single man high. Number 41 goes into motion. So we got 2 high, 2 low. Number 14 looking for the open man. Finds him over the middle. Number 28 with the reception. Bringing him down for the Cougars, number 20. And that is Sonny Randolph. And it's going to be 4th and 2. So this is a big 4th down for the Cougars. Nothing like a nice preseason test. We'll see what happens here. You got 3 wide. 2 in the backfield, 1 shallow behind the line to provide protection. Looks for the open man, doesn't have him, flushes him out of the pocket. He's not going to be able to get the first, and the Cougar defense closes in. Number 20 and number 44 arrive and say, hello, no thank you. That is Sonny Randolph and Octavius Tate, the safety. So as a result of the play, the ball will be turned over, and the Cougar offense will take over. Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line. And I can tell you, I'm certainly glad to see the sun going down. I've never known what a turkey felt like in an oven, but this is pretty close. So we got 3 wide, single man in the backfield. There's the handoff. Number 22 for the Bulldogs with nice penetration on the blitz.
Play lost 1 yard.
Number 49, Ladarius Harris, the ball carrier, 2-yard loss on the play. Now, that's pretty neat. You know, we got a, if I saw that, well, I may have had that number wrong. That might have been number 47, pardon me. Xavion Kendall. Number 22, again, doing the damage. Cougars need to find a way to contain him. He's got a bit of a limp. And we don't want to see anybody hurt. And he's putting in that work. He's got those hands on his hips. Along with number 45. With the loss of yardage, it's 3rd and 14 for the Cougars. And they're going to go 4 wide. And the one thing Clay-Chalkville has is plenty of speed. And that's been a hallmark of the Cougar program. Plenty of time for the QB. Finds a seam. Tries to break a tackle. He's going to get just past the original line of scrimmage before he's wrapped up. And that's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Cougars.
5 yards. 4th down, 9.
A gain of 5 on the play. Ball at the 33. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Cougars do here. I fully expect them to put it in the air. Nothing to lose when you're this far downfield. Your defense is playing well. Opelika has shown that they can get to the ball quickly. If you miss a block, they're going to make you pay. So kudos to Opelika Bulldogs for that. And we're in a timeout. We'll be right back. We're going to go to commercial, and I'm going to catch some oxygen. All right, we are back. So we got 2 high, 2 low, shallow, single man in the backfield. 85 goes into motion. There's a snap. Nice protection. He's going to have to get out of there. He does it. Number 22. Once again, how many times have I called that young man's name? And I hope they take care of him. He has been hobbling, but he has been also putting in the work. And that is something that the Cougar line has got to get figured out. They've got to be able to react to the blitz. That young man, number 22 for Opelika, has done all the damage at the end of that drive in subsequent downs. So I'm sure they're going to talk about that one over on the sideline as the official wipes his brim. That big old beard he's got ain't cooling him down either down there. All right. So here we go. Shotgun below, snap. Fakes the handoff. Number 10 is running loose. There's a bit of holding, it looked like. Nonetheless, number 39 will bring down the QB. That is Mitchell Carrington, the safety. Gain of 6 on that play in what should have been disastrous for Opelika, and an opportunity seized on by the Cougars. And number 98 of the Cougars, you know, that's a big boy. And I can tell you, I don't want to fight with him over who gets the last piece of ham for Christmas dinner. That is number 98, E.J. Penn. That's a human bust for a JV player. So shotgun formation is a little high, rolls out, gets the toss. Number 89 with the grab for Opelika. And number 16 will get credit for the stop, and that is Kristen Black for the Cougars. We got about $1 remaining in the second quarter. Ball is at the 41-yard line, and it is fourth down for the Bulldogs. They have not been able to put together a sustained drive thus far in the contest. Cougar defense looking good and flushes the quarterback out of the pocket. Number 10 has to get rid of it, and that will be another 4-and-out credited to Clay-Chalkville's defense. And these boys have some big shoes to fill, and I say that with a little bit of brevity because, you know, they are their own group. But, you know, the last few years, Clay-Chalkville's defense has been about as stingy as it can get. DJ Barber, who is now at Auburn University, leading the pack for that defense, along with Avion Pickett and the Ivy brothers, doing a lot of damage back there last year. So it'll be some fun stuff to see what the Cougars bring this season. So the Cougars will look to put it on the board again. Going 3 wide. Number 4 gets the handoff. And he's going to get to the 35-yard line. So 6-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Cougars. Number 4, Marlon Jones, handling the duties on that play. Fakes the handoff, gets it out quick to the 30-yard line. Number 45 with the stop. Number 3, Caleb Amerson with the grab. And that's going to move the sticks, and that's a first down for Clay-Chalkville.
That's the end of the game. Your score, Opelika 0.
And that is the end of the first half. Cougars lead 8-0. So we're going to go to the half. We're going to be right back. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up. Give us those likes. Moxie Media Production thanks you for watching Big Clay Football.
I'm Brett Rogers, your trusted local real estate expert and the owner of the Brett Rogers Realty Group at Keller Williams. My team and myself take pride in making the home selling or buying process as painless and easy as possible. While a transaction can be stressful, we make it our job to take as much stress off of you so that you can enjoy your investments. We are not just here to sell houses, we are here to build relationships that will last a lifetime while helping your home dreams come true. When working for buyers, we work tirelessly to get you into a home at the best price and help you make sound decisions for your family. When the time comes for you to sell that home, we are here with the marketing expertise to showcase your property to the fullest and get you the greatest amount of profit into your pocket. We are here to guide you every step of the way with honesty and trust as our core values. Pick a partner you can trust when your biggest investment is on the line. You can visit our website at brettrogersrealtor.com or you can call me anytime at 205-540-1182. And let's get you to the closing table.
Hello, football fans, and this is the moment you have been waiting for. Your Clay-Chalkville Cougars will ride down US 280 and into Lee County and Bulldog Stadium to take on Opelika High School.
It's a new era in Clay-Chalkville, or maybe you can say Back to the Future with Stu Floyd, now the head coach. That's right. This Thursday, your Clay-Chalkville Cougars will take on the Bulldogs of Opelika. Any surprises on defense? A new wrinkle in the offense? It's a preview of previews. It's 7A versus 6A. Come out and show support for your Cougars.
How long do you think their warm-ups are going to be?
I'm Brett Rogers, your trusted local real estate expert and the owner of the Brett Rogers Realty Group at Keller Williams. My team and myself take pride in making the home selling or buying process as painless and easy as possible. While a transaction can be stressful, we make it our job to take as much stress off of you so that you can enjoy your investments. We are not just here to sell houses, we are here to build relationships that will last a lifetime while helping your home dreams come true. When working for buyers, we work tirelessly to get you into a home at the best price and help you make sound decisions for your family. When the time comes for you to sell that home, we are here with the marketing expertise to showcase your property to the fullest and get you the greatest amount of profit into your pocket. We are here to guide you every step of the way with honesty and trust as our core values. Pick a partner you can trust when your biggest investment is on the line. You can visit our website at brettrogersrealtor.com or you can call me anytime at 205-540-1182. And let's get you to the closing table.
Hello, football fans, and this is the moment you have been waiting for. Your Clay-Chalkville Cougars will ride down US 280 and into Lee County and Bulldog Stadium to take on Opelika High School. It's a new era in Clay-Chalkville, or maybe you can say back to the future with Stu Floyd now the head coach. That's right. This Thursday, your Clay-Chalkville Cougars will take on the Bulldogs of Opelika. Any surprises on defense? A new wrinkle in the offense? It's a preview of previews. It's 7A versus 6A. Come out and show support for your Cougars.
All right, fans. Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium here in lovely Opelika, Alabama. Well, the JV came away with the victory 8-0. Now we're going to focus on the varsity. And the captains are taking the field. That looks to be Aaron Osley, number 12, Xavier Starks, number 1, Marlon Compton, and I think that's number 6, yes. That is number 6, Patrick Smith, out there on the field. Number 5, 17, 72, and 91 representing Opelika. So let's see who's going to win the toss.
Captains for the Dogs, number 5, TK Slaughter.
Our officials are giving them the instructions. Now, what you've got to understand is this is a spring game, so the rules are going to be a little bit different. You may not see a kickoff. You may not see actual punts. They may be walked off. Sometimes you could see a hot clock. You may not. A lot of times it's just what the coaches work out. And the key things with these spring games is to get it worked out with some good, solid competition. I did have it wrong when I think the varsity for Opelika went 4-4 last year in the region overall, or 4-6 overall. And you know, I think they did make the playoffs. Nonetheless, you know, they're looking to get back right. Of course, they're in a bear of a region with Ben, Russell, Enterprise, Dothan, Smith Station, and, of course, the big monster down in this area, Central Phoenix City. The Cougars, you know, they've got 2 7A teams on their schedule this year, which include, again, Thompson, and that's going to be a banger for sure, along with Vestavia Hills, who is not the same Vestavia Hills we've known and loved, as they like to say, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. So they definitely need to be ready this year. Of course, all the opponents in 6A R6 knows what the Cougars are made of and know what to expect with Clay-Chalkville. So the Cougars get ready to kick. Number 91, Joseph Del Toro, will handle the chores. Opelika will receive. And I promise you that Opelika absolutely knows who Clay-Chalkville is. Down in this part of the state, if you will, the country, if you will, they know who Clay-Chalkville is. And we're going to the national anthem while they're on the field. All right. Now we're going to get ready for the kickoff. Looks to be going deep to receive for Opelika, 17-3 and number 18. As I stated before, number 91, Joseph Del Toro, handling the kicking chores for the Cougars. Cougars with an incredible kicker last season. And I'm telling you, that kid in his leg last year, and there it is, and it's a nice one going inside the 10. That ball is going to be stripped out and is going to go out of bounds. Number 25 for the Cougars gets a paw on it, and that's Stephen Garrett. So Opelika will start right around the 23-yard line.
First and 10 Dogs from their own 23-yard line.
So the Cougar defense will get tested first. And Opelika puts it on the ground, and the Cougar defense wraps them up quickly. There's a pile of white jerseys in there coming up out of the bottom. Number 16, Christian Black. So gain of 3 on the play. It'll be second down for the Bulldogs.
Play gain 3 yards, second down 7.
Opelika looking to put it in the air. Quarterback clutched out the pocket. He makes the completion. Number 10 for Clay-Chalkville, Braden Butler, might have been looking to snatch one away.
Complete to number 30, Blake Johnson.
That results in a first down for the Bulldogs, and the ball is going to go to the 38-yard line. What's that term about the better part of valor? But nonetheless, the Cougar defense gets the sack, and that is Randall Cole. Now, Randall, a.k.a. Junior, is a very speedy defender. I've always told everybody, and I've known that young man since it seems like he was in diapers. Never underestimate him. Lost a yard on the play. Second and 11. Cougars showing blitz. There's the flag. And that's going to be an offsides against the Cougars. So that'll cost them 5. And as a result of that penalty, it'll be second and 6.
Clay-Chalkville penalized 5 yards offside. Second down 6.
So shotgun formation Number 6 gets the grab, and he is met quickly by a host of Cougar defenders. Coming up off the top, that looked like number 13 for Clay-Chalkville, and that is Mark Lee Taylor.
Play failed the game. 3rd down, 6.
So it is 3rd and 6 for Opelika. So you got 2 wide, shallow to the right. He rolls right, looks for the open man, has number 12, but I don't think he's going to have enough to move the sticks. We'll see where the spot is, but he does. So he's going to be just short of the 50. He's going to get to the 49. That's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. So Opelika trying to work it short. Opelika puts it in the air once again. This time it looks to go to number 3. Number 7 with the stop for the Cougars. That is Dion Callens. He'll get the tackle.
Play gained 8 yards.
So Opelika putting together a nice drive thus far. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 42-yard line. Hand off to number 24. Not much happening there, as is typically with the Cougars. And folks, I had mentioned kickers earlier, and I was referring to Anton Ellison. I don't know where that kid is today, but I surely hope that some team picked him up, because if they didn't, they're not that smart. Good leg, very accurate. Great personality. Big key to Cougar special teams last year. And number 6 slips through some tackles before he's brought down by number 1, Marlon Compton. So it's a Bulldog first down. And like I said, fans, don't get too worked up. This is the first competition they faced besides themselves all year. Number 6, the ball carrier once again. The first to arrive, number 5, T.K. Slaughter for the Cougars. So a short gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball is at the 25-yard line.
2 yards, 2nd down, 8.
Cougar defense giving signals. Taking the handoff. Looks like he's going to get to the 20. Number 24, the ball carrier. And this is going to be a crucial 3rd down for the Cougars. This could be huge. It is 3rd and 3 for the Cougars. The ball is at the 19-yard line for the Cougar defense. It is a 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 4.
So Opelika running the ball effectively thus far. Been able to get some quick releases. There's the give. And he's going to get to the 16, it looks like. Well, the Cougar defense wanted a test. They're about to get it. It is 4th and 1.
Play gain 3 yards. 4th down, 1.
And I see no reason for Opelika not to run it based on what we've seen thus far.
And there's a flag on the
And we think we got a false start here. Yep. And that is a huge penalty. That can change the dynamics of their train of thought regarding play calling, because now it'll be 4th and 6.
Dogs penalized 5 yards.
And Opelika is going to take this moment to get some special teams in. Number 47 looking to kick it. And that one is going to be good, it looks like. So the Cougar defense answers the bell, but the special teams gets Opelika on the board first.
With 6 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first quarter, your score.
Now, you got to admit, that is respect for the Cougar defense. They know that the Cougar defense has been stingy over the last few years, especially when it comes to the run game. And let's not even talk about passing. Cougars not allowing a bunch of points either season. So Opelika gets set to kick off. We've got 3 deep for Clay-Chalkville. Back there you've got number 1, Marlon Compton. Number 26, Isaiah Miles.
Deep for the Cougars, number 36, Keith.
And that looks like number 29, and that is Aaron Robinson. So let's see who's going to bring it back. That's number 26. Stays on his feet after being bopped around a little bit, and he's going to get to the 17-yard line, it looks like. So that is Isaiah Miles on the return. Good coverage by the Opelika special teams. Now Opelika has some beef in the middle of that front 4. You see big 96 and 99, so yards are not going to come cheap. Aaron Fry hitting shotgun. Sends man in motion. There's the quick release. Follows his blocker, slips up beyond the 20-yard line. That is Aaron Osley. AO, if you will, with the grab. And a solid gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Cougars. Ball at the 25. Low snap, and there's the whistle.
And there's a flag on the play.
So, false start against the Cougars. So, that'll cost them 5. So, it'll be a 2nd and 8 as a result of that penalty. Cougars going with the empty backfield. 3 wide to the right. 2 to the left. Aaron Fry gets rid of it quickly. The intended receiver, Marlon Compton.
Fry's pass intended for number 1, Marlon Compton, falls incomplete.
So that is incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Fry getting the play from the sideline, the O-line getting their call. Number 7 looking to shoot that gap. Let's see how the O-line handles it. If you saw number 7, if you're watching, fans, Fry is going to get wrapped up quickly. They were showing blitz. And you know, you gotta think that the Cougar line knew it was coming. So number 12, Xavier Starks, will be punting. Miller back deep for Opelika. It's high, and it takes a Cougar bounce near the 50. And you can't ask for more than that. It goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line. basically punting from his own end zone. So the Cougar defense will be looking for another stop again. Coach Richardson talking to his linebackers. Man goes into motion. That's number 30. There's a quick release once again. It bounces off the turf.
Sankey's pass falls incomplete. Second down.
Intended for number 3. And I'm going to tell you, that kid did the right thing. If he thought that ball was live, he'd better run with it. But it is incomplete. Cougar defense looking to bring the pressure. Opelika line checking back with the sideline. Cougar showing blitz. There's a handoff to number 24, and he goes nowhere.
Number 24, Jordan Waits.
Number 17 of the Cougars, and that is Jalen Cole.
Tackle made by number 17.
With the big tackle for a loss.
Play loses 4 yards. Third down.
So the play loses 4 yards, and it'll be third and about 13 for Opelika. He has to get rid of it. And that pass falls incomplete. Number 24, the intended receiver, it appears, and it just hits him in the back and falls to the ground. So that'll bring up fourth down. So you got to give it up for the Cougar defense. They're looking pretty good. Opelika stacked with athletes, which you need in the region they're playing in.
Deep for the Cougars, number 1.
That looks like number 9. Pardon me, not number 9 back to punt. Number 64. Just giving him some extra protection. And that was a little shallow. That's going to bounce. And it's going to take a bulldog bounce to about the 10. And that's where it's going to be spotted.
Punt goes out of bounds at the 5.
So special teams looking good thus far in the contest. Both defenses shining thus far. Opelika putting together a drive that seemed to be going well before the Cougar defense tightened up. Forced the Cougars to have to leave the field and bring the defense back. So the offense for Clay-Chalkville back on the field. Got a single man in the backfield. Man goes into motion. There's the snap. And Opelika was not fooled at all. Number 90 will bring them down, and that is a huge loss of yardage for Clay-Chalkville. That ball goes back to the 4. That's a loss of 6. I guarantee you, Opelika is going to bring everything but the kitchen sink and probably then some, with Clay-Chalkville backed up to their own end zone. And let's see if that one was picked off. And Opelika does it. They pick it off at the 2. An errant throw by Clay-Chalkville deep in their own territory is going to put the Bulldogs in prime position. So another opportunity, or test, if you will, for the Cougar defense, as the Cougar offense tries to sort itself out. And, you know, there were high expectations for the offense. There were probably a few more questions on defense. But maybe we're reversing that this evening. But this is a spring game, so need to stay calm. And the Cougar defense staying on top of it. Number 24 is going to lose a couple, it looks like. So let's see where they spot it ultimately.
3 yards. Second and goal from the 4.
So it'll be second and goal from just about the 5. Cougar defense not wanting to give up a touchdown. 88 goes into motion. Quarterback straightens them out. There's a snap. Number 24 with the give. And guess who's there? That is Randall, a.k.a. Junior Cole.
Number 24, Jordan Waits, the ball carrier.
And they swarm him up. And that's going to make it third and goal to go.
Play failed again. Third and goal.
So another big play for the defense. There's a snap. Fakes the handoff. There's a quick release. And that's a touchdown, Opelika. And I'm going to be honest with you. You can't be mad at the Cougar defense. That ball was pretty much thrown only where the receiver could get it. You got to give credit where credit is due. Smart play by Opelika. And the PAT is good. So with that, the Cougars go down 10-0 with 2:46 remaining in the first quarter. So Cougars are going to have to figure it out pretty quick. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back while they hydrate. All right, we're ready for the kickoff. The usual suspects back to receive. And this is a good deep kick by Opelika. And Opelika's special teams coverage is on point. On the return, Marlon Compton. He's going to get to the 15-yard line. So thus far, the Cougar offense has sputtered as they try to find their footing. And I'll be honest with you, their identity. Over the last few years, you've had Caleb Johnson and for the most part, Jalen Mbakwe under center. There's a quick release. Following his blockers, that's number 8. Corey Barber. He dances his way to the 20. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. Aaron Fry taking the reins under center. Need to see if that O-line can click and gel. And Opelika's defense is just simply swarming the Cougar offense. Osley, the ball carrier. And that ball is going to go back to the 19. So it's 3rd down. Cougars looking to get a conversion here to maybe get a spark. Low snap once again. Fry having to get out of there. rolling, stays on his feet. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 18. And he has not had any time to work. Right now, that looks to be the story of the evening, is the offensive line play. And the Cougars are going to have to get that one sorted out pretty quick. Now, fans, if you're watching, that 8 score is from the previous game. That one's going to go out of bounds around the, well, let's see where they, well, official still moving. Wow. Another incredibly short field for Opelika. That's the 27-yard line. So you see third quarter on the screen. What happens in these spring games? They play 4 quarters. The first half is played by the JV. The second half is played by the varsity. So if you're watching and you see the big screen on video, they have reset theirs for like quarter 1, quarter 2. You know, this is a software thing. This is where we work out all the kinks and all that other stuff. It's a spring game. But no, the Cougars do not have any points on the board. I want to make that clear. Number 24 running it for Opelika. That was 17 that brought him down. And that is Jalen Cole. So it'll be second and about 3 for Opelika. And the Cougars have got to put together a drive. You can't keep throwing your defense out there like that. They're getting penetration. And that pass is incomplete. So that'll bring up third down.
Number 12, Bennett Young falls incomplete. Third down, 3.
So third down for Opelika. Cougar defense spending an awful lot of time on the field. And we got an off. Let's see.
Defensive pass interference.
So it is a pass interference against the Cougars. So that's a first down, and now it's first and goal to go. Opelika threatening once again.
First and goal for the Dogs on the 9-yard line.
Number 19. Awaiting the snap. 30 goes into motion.
And there's a flag on the play.
A flag on the field.
Prior to the snap.
We got a false start against Opelika.
Still first down.
So that'll bring it back to the 15-yard line.
First and goal.
Cougar defense has been performing well. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, the longer you stay on the field as a defense, the faster you're going to wear out. So the Cougar offense has got to put together a drive and give those boys some relief. Here comes a number 11. Number 19 takes off and dances down the sideline, and he's going to go out of bounds, it looked like.
The ball carrier. Play gain 5 yards. Second down, 10.
So a gain of 5, and it's second and goal to go. Ball at the 10-yard line. Number 11 for the Cougars, Isaiah Brown, flushing him out. Number 6 for the Cougars. With the stop, that's Patrick Smith. And that'll bring up third down. No gain on the play.
Number 27, Tommy Johnson. ball carrier.
So the Cougar defense they're doing what they do. And right now it doesn't look like the Cougar defense has missed a beat since last season. There's the pass. I think that was number 12 that grabbed it. Number 10 that brought him down.
Keys pass complete to number 12, Bennett Young.
And that is Braden Butler, the corner.
Play gain 5 yards.
So after a 5-yard gain, and that ends the first quarter. So the takeaways are, well, offensively, a lot of questions. Defensively, I'd say that the Cougars are fine. Opelika is a solid team, but if you give them a position at the 2-yard line, you can expect them to score. They're just that kind of team. You're not going to put a team like Vestavia or Thompson or an Opelika at the 2-yard line, and, you got about as much of a 50-50 chance at that point as anything. So they have nothing to feel bad about there. Coach Richardson talking to the boys. But that offensive line has got to get it figured out somehow, some way to get that situation sorted out, to give Fry some time, to get some holes there for Osley. Osley has proven to be a freight train when he can get the holes. So they're flipping the field as is customary. So Opelika looking to put another touchdown on the board. Cougar defense looking to make another big stop. Cougar defense showing blitz. And that's 4th down. Hey, see, I told you it was a spring game. Even I didn't know what was going on. There you go. Ha. Now, but the kick is no good. So Clay will have the ball. Honestly, I can hear the coaches in the other booth. I'm like, what is the umpire doing? So either way, the kick was no good. We're moving on.
1st and 10, Clay-Chalkville from their own.
It's been a long day. Those folks with those day jobs. Y'all fans know that. Hit that like button. Give that thumbs up for us. We thank you for being here with us. We're having a good time down here in Opelika, Alabama. Oh, let's see. So something came out of that.
Number 15, Joshua Woods, the ball carrier.
So number 15, Joshua Woods getting the carry, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Clay-Chalkville. They're going to go 3 wide. Woods stays in. Here's the quick release. And Marlon Compton gets the reception, but not a whole lot of movement on the chains. So it'll be 3rd and 7 for Clay-Chalkville. And they have just not been able to find a rhythm back there. And that O-line is going to have to figure it out real fast. Fry looking for somebody downfield. Gets flushed. There's a flag. That's going to be holding. And Compton has it, but it's not going to matter because it's going to come back due to the hold. We know it's about to happen here. And that is unfortunate. And that is a spot foul. So that flag is around the 17-yard line. That ball is going to go back to the 7. And the officials are discussing it. Quite a bit of discussion going on with the Zebras.
During the play, we have 2 holding offense. Personal foul, defense.
So we got offsetting penalties, so the play, it'll be replayed. That could have been disastrous for Clay-Chalkville. Opelika is going to bring everything but the kitchen sink. They have been playing around in Clay-Chalkville's backfield the entire game. Fry's going to have somebody get open real fast. Burdette giving the signals. And another bad snap. And Fry is going to be wrapped up at the 10. I said it once. Have I said it 1,000 times? Offensive line has got to get it figured out. So once again, the Cougars are going to punt.
Deep for the Dogs, number 3, Jamari Miller.
And there's the punt. It takes a Cougar roll. And it's going to get down around the 42-yard line. Now, truth be told, that offensive line is about as young as it gets. So, you know, you take all of this with a grain of salt. Because it's a spring game. But there are certain key things that you look for that you know have got to get cleaned up quick. Number 27 gets the carry. Number 13, the first to arrive. And that is Nicarius Allen.
Number 27, Tommy Johnson, the ball carrier. Play failed the game, 2nd down, 10.
So no gain on the play. Once again, the Cougar defense doing what it does. Now, you know, honestly, the Cougar offense, with a defense like Clay-Chalkville's has, you know, you don't have to do a whole lot. The Cougar offense the last couple of seasons was not exactly a pinball machine. You know, you had 2014 where you had the 734 points, and I believe 728 in 21. There's a flag on the field, it looks like. They're going to call offsides against the Cougars. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. It looked like he got out of the neutral zone, but, you know, I'm up here in the box. They're down there on the field. So my vote doesn't count. So the ball is at the 47-yard line. Number 3 with the reception. And he breaks away, and there's a flag on the field. You have a Cougar defender that is frustrated. That's holding, from what I can tell. Get the ball at the 33. So that hold will bring it back 10 yards.
If you lost a purse, please come to the home ticket booth. If you lost your purse, please come to the home ticket booth.
And as a result of the penalty, that ball is going to be spotted at the 43. So the Bulldogs get a fresh set of downs. They've switched QBs. Number 24, the ball carrier. Opelika has switched quarterbacks.
Play gain 2 yards, second down 8.
So 2-yard gain at 2nd and 8. Cougar defense not giving up any big plays. Been making sure tackles. Number 15 puts it up in the air, and that one is going to go out of bounds. There's a flag on the play, and I don't understand that one at all, because that ball was nowhere remotely catchable. Wait a minute. They're looking like pass interference against the offense. Oh, yeah, well, he did shove him, but so you have that. And those are the kind of penalties that really ticks you off as a coach, because, one, the ball was not catchable anyway, but you just cost your team 10 yards. I guarantee you they'll have that discussion.
Second down, 23.
So we go to 2nd and long. And we got another whistle. So coach wants to talk to the official about that call, I bet. Now, you know, this is a lot more mild than the Pell City game I called it last year. I don't think we're going to have that kind of fun again. And for those of you who didn't know, Rush Probst did resign from Pell City, so we will not see him on the sideline this season. See, that's what you like. Nice and mild. Just talk to the official. Let them know how you feel, and then we get on with the ball game. All right. So we got 3 wide, single man in the backfield. Got a man going in the motion to go 4 wide. Shotgun, number 15 is going to have some heat on him. That ball could have easily been picked off. But that's going to bring up 4th down. It falls incomplete. And the Cougar defense, once again, gets a grade A by me. .748 remaining.
down, 23. Kicking for the Dogs, number 64, Zion Henderson.
I think Zion Henderson is the one kicking for the Bulldogs. And that ball is going to take a bounce and be down by number 89. Compton was back deep to receive. Now, I must have missed something.
First down, Clay-Chalkville at their own 22.
Because the Cougars are starting inside the 20 once again. Fry rolling out, puts it on a rope, and that's complete to Mr. Compton. That's a first down for the Cougars. Cougars going up tempo. I think I know what's about to happen here. Let's see if they can put it together.
First down, Clay-Chalkville.
Fry back in the shotgun. And Opelika is just blowing up the Cougar front. So we don't have a loss of yardage on the play.
They lost 2 yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 15
Down 14. Tackle made
for the
by
Cougars.
Nick Holston.
And Opelika bought everything but the kitchen sink on that last play. Cougars go empty, 5 wide. Fry trying to find some space. And the Cougars get that. It's caught at the 30. Number 8,
Tackle made by number
Corey
44.
Barber, holds on to it after he's upended. As a result of that play, it'll be 3rd and 12 for the Cougars.
Carson Moss. 3rd down, 13.
This has pretty much been all defense this game. Opelika knows what side they want to pick on, and that's exactly what they do. That pass is complete. Number 8 still on his feet, and he's going to get to the 35-yard line.
Complete to number 8. First down, Clay-Chalkville.
Corey Barber with the rope from Aaron Fry. Cougars keeping the tempo up. Running game not happening for Clay-Chalkville at all. And we've got a player hurt on the field for Opelika. We're going to go to timeout, and we'll be right back.
I'm Brett Rogers, your trusted local real estate expert and the owner of the Brett Rogers Realty Group at Keller Williams. My team and myself take pride in making the home selling or buying process as painless and easy as possible. While a transaction can be stressful, we make it our job to take as much stress off of you so that you can enjoy your investments. We are not just here to sell houses, we are here to build relationships that will last a lifetime while helping your home dreams come true. When working for buyers, we work tirelessly to get you into a home at the best price and help you make sound decisions for your family. When the time comes for you to sell that home, we are here with the marketing expertise to showcase your property to the fullest and get you the greatest amount of profit into your pocket. We are here to guide you every step of the way with honesty and trust as our core values. Pick a partner you can trust when your biggest investment is on the line. You can visit our website at brettrogersrealtor.com or you can call me anytime at 205-540-1182. And let's get you to the closing table.
All right, that Opelika player was able to come off under his own power, and that's what we want to see. We never want to see a kid get hurt. Nonetheless, a 2nd and 12 for the Cougars. Here they come. And Barber with the grab once again. He's going to get a couple out of it. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Now, what the Cougars need to find a way to do, but gosh, if they're going to bring the house or sell out, they got to find a way to make them pay. You got to force that defense to sit back, and the key to that is that running game. And that is caught. Marlon Compton with the grab. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So this is going to be huge right here because getting a yard has been tough. And there comes the push. I think he got, it looks like he got it. Yep. That is a 1st down for the Cougars. Osley looking for some room off his left, and he's going to go down right at the 20-yard line. They're going to down him at the 21. So that's a gain of 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Cougars. Cougars keeping the tempo up. Osley continuing to drive. He'll get inside the 20 to the 18. As a result of that, it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Cougars. Looks like the Cougars are trying to draw him off. AO may have squirmed it. Nope, not quite. So he's going to go down right at the 16. So we have a timeout by the Cougars. So it's 4th and 2 for the Cougars. Cougars showing some signs of life offensively. After the Bulldog defense was basically having their way with them. So there's absolutely positives to take away. But I can guarantee you O-line work is at the top of the list. The one good sign is, they're not looking winded. They don't look tired. They got to work on that execution. Because, you're going to have to do this for effectively 48 minutes, 12 minutes a quarter. Osley, the ball carrier, is going to be snuffed out. And I counted 7 Opelika defenders all flowing in that direction. They could see where the strength of that Cougar blocking was, and they read it for what it was. 2:53 remaining in the game.
First down, Dogs at their own 18-yard line.
And it's been a defensive contest all night. So you bring the regular quarterback back in. Number 27 gets the handoff once again. And once again, the Cougar defense swarms them, but here's the push by Opelika. And he's going to get about 9 yards out of that.
Number 27, Tommy Johnson, the ball carrier.
So Opelika says, if you can push, we can push. Cougar front. They're taking off to the right-hand side. And that Cougar defense is a little winded. Look at number 96, and I'm telling you, look, they've spent a ton of time on the field. So you can't take anything away from the Cougar defense. Flush the QB out of the pocket. He decides to keep it. He's going to go across the 30 and slide. So he goes down at the 31. He wisely does so.
Number 19, Cole McKee on the carry.
1:43 remaining. We have a timeout on the field, and we'll be right back. All right, we got to switch at quarterback. There's a handoff. This time they go off to their left. Number 27 finds the seam. He's going to get across the 50. So it's a first down for the Bulldogs. Number 27 getting a call once again. And Opelika looks to just bully their way and continue to wear down the Cougar defense.
Number 27, Tommy Johnson, the ball carrier. Play gain 6 yards.
So a 6-yard gain on the play.
Play gain 7 yards, 2nd down 3.
Number 24 wrapped up quickly. A little bit of extracurricular activity.
Number 24, Jordan Waits, the ball carrier.
And that'll bring up 3rd down. Cougar defense looking to make a stop, but Opelika running effectively.
3rd down 2.
There we go. Number 24 gets the call, but he's wrapped up quickly. That looked like number 13. Nakarius Allen.
And there's a flag
And a
on
loss
the play.
of yardage and a flag on the play. And that's it. That's the end of the game. So that's not going to matter. Well, there you have it. Opelika will come away with the victory, 10-0 over the Cougars. The takeaways from this contest: Cougar defense looks like they're going to be just fine. Cougar offense, that O-line needs work. I don't have to tell you, and you don't need me to say it. We thank you for watching. Give us those likes, give us those thumbs ups. We got a long ride home back to Clay, Alabama. We want to thank the fans of Big Clay, Clay-Chalkville football, and our great supporters for tuning in to tonight's event. This is the voice of the Cougars, Freddie Flowers. I'm going to hit the bricks and start heading northwest towards Clay, Alabama, and get me some sleep, because like y'all, we got a day job, right? Love y'all, and we look forward to a great football season.